Nsoatre is libraries, not library. But when they go, they are looking for how much they can get to come and put mansions, how many cars they can come, and then what? They can bring home. I have taught some of them myself, knowing that at least these are the people, if they want to bring out the importance of it and the benefit of it. How many of them have ever gone and then brought books to the community? There are many others from within the community who are outside, a lot of them who are outside, who can help. When you come and you found that outside and you are coming, you look at the importance, want to fight. And when somebody, you bring books along, you come, you have to come and force it. Maybe books are bad. Na me person kolano, o kabino na you will be putting the political leaders on toes. They say, I give you my year the next time about vote na me view. So what trend is libraries, not library. I will say, I will start first from the political leaders, because they are the policy makers. The community itself, the community leaders are also part. Because as you go political wise, you also go to the community. Because I'm a member of the community. I know the importance of the library.
Master, for the sake of our viewers, a little bit, I want to know a little bit about you, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah, I'm Blair Francis Assisi, a retired educationist, specifically a sports master at Nsoatre Secondary School, retired.
Today we want to look at Nsoatre community as a whole, Nsoatre community in a retrospect. I believe there are so many schools in Nsoatre, and we can boast of so many of them. We want to know, is there a community library in Nsoatre?
Yeah. To the best of my knowledge, I've been here since 1990. There hadn't been a community library. But about 10 years ago, an attempt was made to have a community library at the community center. It started the operation nicely, but within some period, it stopped. And pupils and students were no longer getting avenues to the library. And as it went on, a building was supposedly built at Urban JSS on the way to Brekum. And that one was to be a community library. And we are looking forward to this library so that people and the community would enjoy.
You can serve the community.
Yes. And it was built, it was roofed, but somewhere along the line, it never materialized. So I will say we don't have a community library.
But per my findings, I realized first the community library was situated in the community center, and I have even enjoyed that facility before because growing up, libraries are a source of education. There you go and learn things, even they don't even teach in the classroom. Right now, do you believe if we have this library in Nsoatre, it's going to help the young ones coming up?
Oh, as a teacher, it's very positive. The uses of a library is the center of what? Research for knowledge. And anyone who will say library is not important for a community, then that person, he or she were never born. No, he hasn't gone to school to see what it means to have a library. And that is why every school, whether primary school, kindergarten, up to the university, there are always libraries. That is the educational setup. Time immemorial has seen the importance of it. And that is why the setup, even from kindergarten up to the tertiary level, very important.
From your own point of view, what do you think has been the hindrance making this facility not functioning in the community?
Yeah, within the community, as I've been here for a period, I have told you, there are, me personally, I looked at it as a member of the community. Yeah, the traditional leaders have done their best. I've been told currently where we are sitting, it was a community, through community labor, this center was put. And we have also come as pensioners here to enjoy the facility. But sometimes, in reality, it becomes a political issue. So this government comes, this head of government within the community wants to do something. He starts it just like other government facilities with eagerness, but immediately his period elapses or he hands over. Another person has a different issue. It's within the community, within the region, and within Ghana as a whole. So it's the problem of continuation. It's a problem of continuation. That is where it has, I will say.
For the sake of our viewers, can you outline some of the importance of a library? If not, maybe because library can't in here, and then can you outline some of the importance of a library being situated? And I give you
my brother, yes, as you have said yourself, you once went through the library. At a certain time when you didn't get it, it was worrying to you. So the importance of a library within the community, apart from its social aspect, its educational aspect, its artistic, then archives, you move in there, a lot of things, history, and whatever thing you would want, that you want some knowledge, and you go there. That is, take it that as a center, I will call it as a center of what? Yes, research. And a center for you to gain knowledge, to get wisdom. When you go to the library, and if the library is well what? Stocked. We can have a mighty building and it's the library. And you go there, you can't find what you want. But if a library, what you know, library made up of what? Books, different types of books, then it is very important for the community. Because from the kindergarten, they go there to go and then read, make researches. There are, depending on their various stages, what they will want at their various stages. You go to the kindergarten, if it is play, they go there, you have play cards, you have, in the cities, they have all these things. You go to the primary school, they also go there, they sit, they read, and gain knowledge in history, in geography, mathematics, the various aspects. Because this period that they are, what, coming up, this tender age. So what the intelligent president will get will be the one who's gained his knowledge and intelligence, wisdom from the start of library. So he went through all these. You go to a secondary school, wow. Definitely the teacher, he will do his best. But at least he will refer some of them, so that at your own time, you can get there and then what? Make a research. And sometimes that is what is good about it with you students, when you were students. Sometimes some students who are very eager will go to the library, make a research, and come and challenge the teachers. When I say challenge in quotes, they found this, and our teacher never said this. So he goes there, and he has read it. He comes to test the teacher. So if you, the teacher, you are not fully prepared, and you are the kind of lackadaisical type of teacher, you don't prepare your notes very well, you get there, such a guy who goes to the library council, you will be found wanting. And immediately they just get to know that, then the nicknames begin to say, to put it in their words. So you see how it is. Well, it keeps the teacher on move. It also keeps the child on move. It keeps this community, even as at now. I'm on retirement. Look at the plenty books on the table. I can go to the library and make a research. If I don't go to the library, what I want currently,
there's none.
That is none.
There's none.
There's none. So sometimes you have to move at our level. There are certain books that I would have wanted to go and read. But if it's not for the net, or you go to archives, I remember I wanted to get something about my own, the history of my area. I had to go to the archives at Manshia Palace, Kumasi, to have it there. So it's a the library can be a semi-archive, depending on how old that library is. And the books that are there, currently in my house, when you come, you get certain books, still I have from the secondary school, which when you bring it up, only those of my level, they will look at these, and we know it, just like your level. There are certain books that you will work, you are even still keeping, and they are very useful to you. So my brother, that's why the essence of library within the community. The less we talked about it, the better.
Do you believe we are lacking back, or we are lacking behind as a community?
I will say, so far as such facilities are concerned, comparatively we are lacking. Comparatively, we are lacking. Because when you compare it to other communities, because you can't compare Nsoatre to that of maybe Sunyani. Because Sunyani is young, the peoples and the students and those at the teachers. You go and see the whole place. There's movement, all of them moving to. But here, because it's so, the essence of library, as you said, is very, very important.
Okay, so who are the people? Who are the leaders who are supposed to see to it that this library, this social amenity is a place for people, students, to research. After being in their class, learning, they can go there, research, and learn new things for themselves.
I will say, I will start first from the political leaders. Because they are the policy makers. The teachers are the implementers. Now, if you know, they will put it on books nicely.
Sure.
Very, very good. But when it comes to the implementation, it becomes a problem for it. The community itself, the community leaders are also part. Because as you go political-wise, you also go to the community. Because I'm a member of the community. I know the importance of the library. I get to some level, I've forgotten about such things. I should fight for it. There are many others from within the community who are outside, a lot of them who are outside, who can help. When you come and you found that outside and you are coming, you look at the importance, want to fight. And when somebody, you bring books along, you come, you have to come and force it. Maybe books are bad. Na me pese nkolano u kabino na you will be putting the political leaders on toes. They say, I give you my year the next time about vote na me you. But when they go, they are looking for how much they can get to come and put mansions, how many cars they can come, and then what they can bring home. I have taught some of them myself, knowing that at least these are the people, if they want to bring out the importance of it and the benefit of it. How many of them have ever gone and then brought books to the community? I know once in a while there were some NGOs who have been doing, and individuals like Presby, one solo, then there are others who bring, but it goes to the area. If it's Presby school, it goes there. If it is Catholic, it goes there. But we are now footballing. When they are coming, sometimes they only come and promote clubs, football. Football is good, but can you play football without
education?
That is the problem, my brother.
That is important to get this facility done.
Very, very important. So when I talk about then it comes to the traditional leaders. You as an individual, you have traveled and you are within, but the traditional leaders, frankly speaking, some of them are enlightened. They have gone to school. They know the importance of it. Why can't they talk about it? But because they have reached that area, that level, they leave it. Others will have the idea, but the support from the sub-chiefs becomes a problem. So the traditional leaders are also part. So it's a holistic affair that we all need to come together.
Collective.
Yes, collectively. Then you come in and let it be. Nsoatre needs libraries, not library. Even this one, the community one, we are not there. Then you also go to the various schools, and you go and see at least a place being called a semi-library within the school. But those that they call, apart from Sahels that I can boast of, that you can go there, I mean the secondary level, the GSS level, how many of them have libraries? Then you go there, they are the old books that are torn here and there, and then they have left them on the one room, therefore. It's not there.
Let's talk about Nsoatre Zona Senate Pensioners Association.
It's a local.
It's a local. How long has this association been in place?
This is National Association of Senate Pensioners. Those of us within Senate. It's a national one. And we have got its organogram. And so from the national, you come to the region, come to the district, then from the district, you come to what we call the local. And the local, from the local, you come down to zonal. And so we were under zonal, we were under Sunyani, and found it. Movement here, we are many. Movement here to Sunyani all the time, here and there. So a couple of us came together and we brought the idea that instead of that, why don't we form one? And that was why we founded it. We started in July 2017, and in July 2018, we had inaugurated it, and it's going. And we have chiefs, we have various types of retirees, and also retiree association. When you come there, you sit there and laugh, because we come together, socialize, bring ideas. So we are the bulk. We have the knowledge, waiting for you people always to come for. But those who will come like you are coming, you will get. If they don't, they will also die with our. So why? We go and then exchange. Maybe somebody was a doctor somewhere. I'm a sportsmaster. The doctor comes at a meeting with a doctor. Come and tell us something about maybe respiratory diseases. He comes to give us a lecture. Then the next time, the sportsmaster come and tell us something on exercises, the importance of it. And that is how we keep on. We keep on here and there. Also revise, because when you don't make it, the brain is that when you don't make use of the brain, if you don't continue to use it, then it becomes what? Gradually is dying down. And if you don't move, you know your legs. Your legs, you are wheels. If you don't move your legs, you know what will happen. When the science will also tell you when you are dying starts from what? From your legs. Because immediately your legs, you begin to realize that you begin to wobble and you cannot control your body. Other diseases, other things come and die. So they always say, when somebody is about to die, you check up from. So when I say, my strong, no. Every 3 years, when you see how we raising them this and that, this and that. Because the legs cannot control the rest of the body. Then that is it.
It's nice talking to you on the Nsoatre library, and we are hoping the authorities will come on board and then help build many community-based libraries for students in Nsoatre to learn. Your last words to your people. I'm talking about the snake pensioners.
Yeah.
If you have anything you want to share, the platform is yours. You can.
Yeah. What I will tell retirees and those who are yet to come, 3 years to come, 4 years to come, you should start preparing, because it's preparation. Don't wait until you have gone on pension. Like some wait until last week. When they come last week, they will enjoy life. They should prepare themselves. Make sure you have brought your children, you're giving them proper education. Whenever you're giving them proper education, you have a place to lay your head, and you come. It's not the cash. Sure. And when you come, the children will bring you the cash. If you don't have the cash, will let you move to places. So I will appeal to my colleagues to do their part, play their part, and when they come, they should also come and join this association. It's very vibrant. It's vibrant. Currently, we started just about 2 years ago. 2017 to date. That's 2023.
Almost 6
years. Yes. So looking at it, we are numbering 88. 88. And I can say just about 10. Yes, just about, I can say 10 people are what we call transferees. Okay. They are transferred from the other, but all these are workers who are patients. But the most interesting thing is that most of them, about 80 to 90%, are teachers. Okay. That is the study. You know, we are always there. We are always many. We always say our reward is in heaven. So we are praying that one day, you and I will go and meet in heaven.
Mr. Vie, it's nice talking to you, and thank you for your time. We deem it anytime you want to talk to you on social issues, we can get to you and then speak with you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much for giving me this interview. And we wish you the best in all your endeavors, because this is the educational movement that you've been doing. It's going to help for development. It's not the money, but getting the awareness, creating the awareness for people. I know with all this, if people are hearing with this interview, at least some of them will have people who will come out with this interview of yours to come and help, and there will be development for the community. Because my kids, my grandchildren and all, though I'm from Upper West, I'm settled here. So my grandchildren and all those, they all need a what? A library. So to enjoy a event, my children, they will enjoy it.
Thank you very much.